Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again with another episode, of my worthless 2 cents table talk where your approval is not needed. Hey, I had an old flashback just right now. I had an old flashback. Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, look here. Old country boy gonna pop up in here. He gonna pop in. He gonna pop out. Gonna say what the good Lord is giving him to say, and he gonna leave this old thing alone. He gonna leave it all alone. So y'all know I'm gonna be in and out, in and out. I'm gonna just do what I got to do and move around. First and foremost, I want to send prayers out to California to my cousin, my twin. Um, Let her know that I'm praying and I'm thinking about you. Um, I always know this is that God got it. I know that you already know. I know that you already know God got it. God got it. God got it. Look here. I was sitting, meditating, praying, and asking the good Lord to use me. Use me. Bring forth from me whatever it is that you want me to do. I come as an empty vessel and just fill me up and let me pour out. You know, that was a whole bunch of things I thought about. And, earlier today, I thought about one thing. I thought about this old journey that this old boy has been on. I thought about this old journey that I have been on. I thought about the simple fact that, we've all been on a journey. We've all been on this journey. But then I thought about, sometimes in this whole life, we ask for things and we want things, but we're really not prepared for them. And as I'm sitting here right now, the good Lord He's pouring in, and as He's pouring in, I'm going to pour out. Sometimes we want things, but we're not prepared, and He knows that we're not prepared. And He just gave me the words: delayed, but not denied. You know, when He bless us, when He blesses us, it's to give Him the glory. And I think sometimes the delay in a lot of things that we won't, because I know that He knows all. I know that He knows that if we get certain things or achieve certain milestones or whatever it may be, is that we will tend to take credit for it. We would tend to think that it was us that did. See, all things work together for our good. Work together for our good. I know that He wants the best for each and every one of us. I know through everything that this journey that I have been on personally, my personal journey, the ups, the downs, the goods, the bad, that He has been there and He's guided me. I'm not saying that I took all the guidance, but He gave it. I'm not saying that when I said, Lord, direct my path, that I followed the directions. Not even close. So a lot of the things that were delayed, it was because He knew I wasn't in a position to be able to handle it and to be able to give Him the glory for it. I would have took it upon myself, and I would have took it like I did, or I would have took it like, oh, they did this, or you know how we always give other folks and other things everything the credit, but where the credit is due. Give it to me again, Lord. Delayed but not denied. Sometimes that holding pattern. Mm, sometimes that holding pattern that we're in, it's kind of like, guess I'll give a illustration. It's kind of like when you're at the airport and you're getting ready to pull out, but the plane is held back for a minute. The tower won't clear the plane to take off. It's in a holding pattern. And the reason it's in a holding pattern is because there are some things up ahead that we on the plane can't see. Wow. Delayed. When even where I was going, what I told him to use me. Delayed but not denied. I don't know where anybody's at. I don't know what anybody's going through. I don't know anybody's situation. But if you're feeling like you're being denied something, understand that you're just in a holding pattern. You're in a holding pattern, delayed but not denied. Understand that there can be some turbulence up ahead. There could be some storms coming in. That you, I know you may feel like I'm in a storm now, but there could be a greater storm up ahead. So what he's doing is he's delaying you because he knows that you got to get to this destination. And if you take off too soon, you're not going to make it to the destination. And if you take off too soon and something happens, whew, delayed, but not denied. I want everyone to understand that just because it ain't there yet, don't mean it's not coming. Just because you hadn't arrived at the place you think you need to be at the moment you think you need to be, that don't mean that that place and that moment is not coming. Our time is not his time. His thoughts are not our thoughts. Embrace the holding pattern. Embrace the holding pattern because see at that holding pattern, that's a time to think. That's a time to praise. That's a time to worship. That's a time to reflect. The holding pattern. See, because you could get to where you're going, but not know what to do when you get there. Mm. Sometimes we in such a rush to get somewhere, but when we get there, we don't even know what we're supposed to do when we get there. But see, when you're in that holding pattern, it gives you time mm, to have that conversation. It gives you time to purify your mind and your thoughts. It gives you time to strengthen that relationship. It gives you time mm, to cleanse yourself. So when you get to where you're going, you would know exactly what you're supposed to do when you get there. Mm, when you're in the holding pattern. When you're in the holding pattern, you know it's all working out for you good. When you're in the holding pattern, mm, when you get to the destination, you feel more energetic, you feel more enthused because you know exactly what you're supposed to do, and you can say, thank you. I give you the praise. I give you the honor. I give you the glory. See, sometimes we want to, again, we want to give it to everything and everybody else, to the most, and not to the most observant one, the one that deserves it the most. Holding pattern. He just made me think about running a race. You know the toughest part of a race, and I ain't a runner. I ain't a runner, but I'm gonna tell you, I've watched some races, and the hardest part of the race is not the beginning, because you start off strong in the beginning. The hardest part of the race is when you're getting closer to the finish line. Delayed but not denied. It's all working for our good and to give him the glory. He deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves it. I just came tonight again to encourage and to uplift each and every one that may hear my voice, see this old country face. And the words he gave me tonight, but just hold on. It's because you don't see it yet. See, faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not yet seen. Some people forget that word yet is in there. Yet means it's coming. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not yet seen. Don't be in such a rush to get somewhere. It's because you hadn't received it yet. Understand, it's nobody. He keeps giving me these illustrations. If you want, and you go and you want an architect to build you a house, one of them house building folks, and you get the designs and everything made up, and you say, hey, I want it built like this, and this. And you give those plans to that man or that woman or that person that's gonna build that house for you, because you have been specific on how you want it built. You have, from the room to the dimension, you have been specific on how you want this house built. Have we not been specific with God and said, this is what we want? This is what we want. This is where I want to be. Now, if we have been specific with God and we have told him, God, this is what I want. But see, the thing is if it's in your will, that's what we forget, that part right there. If it's within your will, what that means, if it's within your will, if it's going to be pleasing unto you, and if it's going to glorify you, if it's within your will, this is what I want. I want this, but only if it's within your will. But we give it him. We have told him, I want a house like this, or I want a job like this, I want a car like this, or I want a husband like this, or a wife like this, and I want them this. We have been specific down to the last detail. We have been specific, and we just mapped it out, and we want it just like this because that's what we got in our mind. That's what we want. This is how we want it, and we've been specific, and we've gone to it, and we have delivered our desires unto him. He knows the desires of our heart. Woo! We have delivered the desires unto him. And when we deliver them again, we say that thing, if it's within your will, let your will be done. Now, when you deliver the designs unto the designer, unto the builder, do you want to move in that house before it's built? Do you want to move in? Well, they got one room built. They got a wall up, so I'm going to move in now. No, you want it like the picture you had in your mind. You want it to look like the design. Why are we in such a rush when it's not built yet to try to move in? Mm. We done gave the design to the designer. We've told the builder what we want. So if we've told the builder what we want, if we've been specific with the builder and said if it was in your will, let thy will be done. If we have told the builder what we want and told him if it's within his will, why are we trying to move in it and it don't look like it? Why are we trying to go into this 5-bedroom house when our design was for a 10? Why are we trying to go places that were never in the design? We didn't design that. Mm. The holding pattern, trusting the builder to build the thing, to prepare it for us. I go to prepare a place, to prepare it for us. You don't want you don't want nobody to invite you to their house for dinner, but ain't nothing cooked when you get there, do you? If somebody invites you to their house for dinner, you expecting dinner. You're not expecting to cook. If we have given it to the builder and we have not yet received it, we're just in the holding pattern. The builder is working. He's working for our good. Working for our good, building the thing that we wanted, that's in his will, that will give him the glory. But we have to be patient, prayerful, in the holding pattern. While we're holding, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't whine in here yet. Don't rush it because I ain't a builder, but I know anybody that puts love and care. Country boy thinking about food right now. When you're in the country, they put love in it and they take their time with it. And what they call it has the marinade. Anytime somebody is an expert at what they're doing, you don't rush it. I've had some wonderful, wonderful artists on the platform. They don't rush their design. You can't rush greatness. You can't rush it. You can't rush greatness. Patience, prayerful, because you know that you have given your design, whatever it may be, the design for your life. If it glorifies him, the design for your home, if it glorifies him, the design for your job, if it glorifies him, the design for your car, the design for your marriage, your relationship, your husband, your wife, whatever it may be, if it glorifies him, you have given him the design. And these are the desires of my heart. Oh Lord, he just gave me this one. But remember, there's a scripture that says, create in me a clean heart. He knows the desires of our heart, but have you gone first and say, clean my heart? So the things that I desire in my heart are clean. Woo! But when all them things work together, that's how it's working out for our good. That's how it's working out for our good. He's created in us a clean heart. So now the desires of our heart are clean and pure. And what we want will glorify him. And he's designing it for us. Specifically for us. So why you're in the holding pattern, you be angry at somebody else who's getting what they prayed for? See, because you don't know how long they were in the holding pattern. Lou, how you doing, my brother? You don't know how long they were in the holding pattern. See, they could have been in the holding pattern a long time. You don't know how long somebody else been in the holding pattern. You don't know how long they've been waiting on theirs. You don't know how much work they have had to put in for theirs. How many prayers they have put in. Ooh, in the holding pattern. See, when you find yourself in the holding pattern, but then you're looking at somebody else and you've got envy and you got jealousy and you got malice in you. So you gonna be in the holding pattern a little bit longer. See, because that stuff has to come out. Because if he gave you that you desired and you was acting like that, that means the desires wasn't pure. The heart wasn't clean. Created me a clean heart. See, because when he creates in you a clean heart, when your heart is clean and you've given him the designs from the clean place, it don't matter what nobody else gets, because you know that you have given your desires unto the designer, the creator, and he is creating for you. So you can hold on. You can wait on it. And you can be as happy and as joyous and as excited for everybody around you that may be getting theirs with you still in the holding pattern. Because I know that if everybody around me is getting theirs while I'm in the holding pattern, I know that my Lord is working. Because if he can do it for you, he can sure do it for me. So while I'm in the holding pattern, I'm praying and I'm worshiping and I'm being grateful and I'm being humble and I'm being kind and loving. See, if I can do that, whoa, understand, if you could do that in the holding pattern, if you could do that in the holding pattern, if you can do that in the holding pattern while everybody around you is flourishing, but you still in the holding pattern, but you're still humble, you're still grateful, you're still praying, you're still loving, you're still forgiving, you're still helpful while you're in the holding pattern. See, that's what he knows. See, when you can do it here, I can trust you with this. I can trust you with a little bit more. And it all works out for our good. It all works out for our good. Well, look, I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. I thank you. I thank you. Good Lord, I thank you for using me. I thank you for choosing me to be a vessel unto your people. Father God, less of me and more of you. Less of me and more of you. Hide me behind the cross, Lord. And I thank you. I thank you for this platform. I thank you for choosing this water, sow the seeds to your people. I thank each and every one of y'all that have tuned in. I greatly appreciate it. I thank you for the support. And as I always say, I'll make sure that I tell you, if ain't nobody told you today that they believe in you, if ain't nobody told you today, just keep on pushing, keep on praying. I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in you. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing, keep praying. Keep pushing, keep praying. If you ain't seen your breakthrough, just hold on, because it's a coming. Don't give up. Do not grow weary in well doing. And remember just to ask God to create in you a clean heart. And know that if it's within his will shall be done. His will, not ours. Too many times we want our will to be done. I this, I that, I this, my this, that. His will, his desires for us, his purpose for our life. And just know, like I said, I believe in you. I believe in your vision, the vision that God has given you. What he has given you is yours. Whatever that vision may be, whatever that dream may be, whatever that desire may be that he has placed in your heart, it is yours. Can't nobody take it away from you. And I believe in you. You keep pushing. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. No matter how heavy the load may seem, don't give up. Don't give up. I can't tell you when your breakthrough is going to come, but if you don't give up, I can promise you it will. But if you give up, you'll never see it. Don't give up. You take from this old boy right here. I'm living testimony right here. Don't give up. Don't give up. Our latter days will be greater than our former days. Don't give up. Keep on pushing. Keep on plucking at that thing. Keep on plucking that chicken. One day all the feathers gonna be off. Just keep on plucking. Just keep on plucking. Don't give up. Don't you dare quit. And if ain't nobody told you today that they love you, look at here. I love you. I love you unconditionally. I may never have seen you. I may never have talked to you. But you know what? From the bottom of my heart, I love you. And I want the very best for you. I want the best for you. So look here. If you're finding yourself in a holding pattern, just know he's preparing that thing for you, whatever that thing is. So just hold on. You just hold on. So look here, I thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. I thank you very, very much. I thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. I am humbled by it that y'all are allowing God's message to spread. Look here, can't stop it. Can't stop it. As long as good Lord get this whole country boy here, just little old breath, I'm gonna be up on this thing blowing and going. I'm gonna be a big blowing and going. As long as he gives me breath to do it and he gives me the words to speak, I'm gonna speak them. I'm gonna go where he tells me to go. I'm gonna do what he tells me to do. I'm gonna say what he tells me to say. Might make some folks mad. Oh well. Might offend some folks. Oh well. So take it up with him. Take it up with him. I ain't never seen nobody get mad at the milk jug when the milk was spoiled. You usually be mad at. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. But look here, I thank each and every one of y'all. Look, y'all have a good night. Look, I loves each and every one of you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Y'all have a good one now. Here, I'll see y'all Monday.